Have you ever believed that to win over a woman, you need a bulging bank account, a sculpted physique, or sweet, hollow words? Millions of men out there are still trapped in that outdated illusion, spending their lives trying to impress with superficialities. But what if I told you that the real key isn't outward glamour, but lies deeply hidden in psychological triggers that even women aren't aware of? Women, just like men, are creatures of emotion, of subconscious desires, and even hidden weaknesses that reason can't control. The problem is, most men are completely clueless about how to recognize, and more importantly, how to subtly use these weaknesses to build a deep, authentic connection. This isn't a lesson in manipulation or cheap tricks. This is a lesson in profound understanding. It's about grasping the essence of human nature, especially the nature of women, and most importantly, mastering yourself, truly embodying the spirit of Stoicism. From there, you can create relationships that aren't just instantly attractive, but also lasting and deeply meaningful. Today, we're going to dive deep into 7 hidden weaknesses of women, psychological triggers that, once understood, will completely change how you interact with the opposite sex forever. Let's embark on this challenging journey of discovery. 1. The power of emotional certainty. We all know women are incredibly emotional beings. This doesn't mean they're weak or out of control, but that emotions largely guide their decisions, especially in relationships. But deep within, there's a surprising weakness, a profound need for emotional certainty and stability. A woman doesn't just want fleeting passion or temporary excitement. She craves stability, the feeling that she won't be abandoned or treated poorly when things get tough. This is why women are subconsciously drawn to men who remain calm and emotionally unshaken. Men who exude a composed, steadfast presence, even in the most chaotic situations. Think about it. A man who's too reactive, easily angered, prone to sulking, or worse, emotionally dependent on her. He'll quickly become tiresome. Why? Because it signals core weakness. Women want to feel safe, and that safety comes from your ability to regulate your emotions, no matter what storms life throws your way. Imagine this. If a woman feels she has to brace herself to stabilize your emotions, the roles have been reversed. You've become the fragile one, and she's pushed into a dominant, leading role. That inverted dynamic will kill attraction instantly. Instead, embody the confidence of a Stoic. When she's upset, you remain composed. When things don't go your way, you don't whine or panic. When challenges arise, you handle them with quiet confidence. The man who provides emotional certainty becomes a safe harbor for women, something they will always seek, often without realizing why. Second, women are drawn to what they can't have. There's an undeniable truth about human nature. We value what is scarce. That's why diamonds, supercars, and limited edition sneakers are so coveted, because they're not easily obtained. Women operate on the same principle when it comes to attraction. One of women's hidden weaknesses is this. She's drawn to men she can't completely have. Men who are overly available, too eager, or too transparent in their attraction will plummet in value in her eyes. She might appreciate your attention, but she will never pursue it. Conversely, men who create a sense of distance and mystery will activate something deep within her, an intense desire to bridge that gap. This is why women often go crazy for men who seem indifferent or hard to read, not because they enjoy being ignored, but because their subconscious assigns a higher value to something uncertain and elusive. So, how do you use this? Don't always be available. Let her wonder when you'll show up. Maintain your independence. Have a life that doesn't revolve around her. Reveal yourself slowly. Don't lay everything bare at once. Let her discover you over time. The moment a woman feels she has completely possessed you, her interest will begin to fade. Keep a part of yourself out of reach, and she will never stop chasing. 3. The unspoken influence of a deep voice and presence. One of the most underestimated psychological triggers for attraction is a deep, controlled voice and a powerful presence. Studies have shown that men with deeper voices are perceived as more dominant, confident, and attractive. This isn't a random preference. It stems from deep evolutionary psychology. A deep voice subconsciously signals high testosterone levels and strong leadership qualities, which women are naturally drawn to. But it's not just your voice, it's your entire presence. Women are weak for men who know how to command a room effortlessly. Presence is what you radiate before you utter a single word. It's how you hold yourself, how you move, how you react to the world around you. A man with a powerful presence moves with purpose, never fidgeting or rushing. He maintains eye contact without anxiously looking away. He speaks slowly and deliberately, as if every word carries weight. Conversely, a weak presence is indicated by slouched posture, anxious gestures, and an uncertain voice. These small details signal a lack of self-confidence, even if the man doesn't realize it. If you want to effortlessly captivate women, master your presence first. The stronger your energy, the more women will be drawn to you without you having to say a single word. 4. Women can't resist a man who walks away. Do you want to activate a woman's deepest fear? Walk away as if you don't need her. One of the biggest hidden weaknesses women have is their emotional reaction to loss. This is simple psychology. Humans value what they fear losing. Most men do the opposite. When they sense a woman pulling away, they start chasing, pleading, over-explaining, trying to fix everything. But this only proves one thing, that they need her more than she needs them. And the moment a woman senses that, she will lose attraction instantly. A man who can walk away without hesitation communicates ultimate self-confidence. He's saying, without words, "I'm not desperate for you. I have options. My self-worth doesn't depend on your validation." And that mindset drives women crazy with attraction. If she knows you're willing to leave, if she disrespects you, plays games, or becomes cold, she will naturally value you more. This isn't about manipulation. It's about your self-respect. The rule is simple. Be willing to walk away, and you'll never have to chase. 5. A man with a mission is her kryptonite. A woman's greatest weakness isn't a man's looks, money, or even charm. It's his purpose. Women are instinctively drawn to men driven by something greater than themselves. A man with a clear mission, whether it's building a business, mastering a craft, or conquering a personal goal, will automatically become strangely captivating. Why? Because purpose creates focus, discipline, and independence, qualities women cannot resist. The mistake most men make is turning a woman into their sole mission. They prioritize her above all else, making her feel like she's the only thing that matters. But ironically, this kills attraction. Women don't want to be the center of your world. They want to be part of something bigger. A man with a mission doesn't sit around waiting for her text. He doesn't drop everything just because she calls. He's busy pursuing his own vision, and that makes him irresistible. So ask yourself, what are you building? What are you pursuing? If you don't have a mission, women will sense it, and they will not stick around. 6. Confidence in the face of rejection is irresistible. Most men dread rejection, but the rare few who embrace it with confidence become invincible. Women are weak for men who handle rejection as if it doesn't matter. When a man shrugs off rejection, laughs it off, or even turns it into a joke, it signals unshakable self-worth. Think about it. Desperate men fear rejection because they think they have no other options. Confident men don't care because they know their worth transcends any single approval. If a woman rejects you, simply say, "No problem, that's your loss. All right then, have a good day." Smile, nod, and walk away without a second thought. The key is to never let rejection diminish your energy. A man who can take rejection in stride is a man who attracts women effortlessly. Rejection doesn't hurt you. Attachment to approval hurts you. When you stop fearing rejection, women will sense your unwavering confidence and start pursuing you. 7. A man who controls his desires controls everything. This is the ultimate weakness of women. They cannot resist a man who is in complete control of himself. Most men are dominated by their desires. They blindly chase women, seek validation, and let lust dictate their actions. But the men who wield true power are those who control their desires rather than being ruled by them. Women are weak for men who don't chase blindly. They choose wisely, consciously, are not desperate for intimacy. They maintain their standards and values, possess high self-discipline. They don't let fleeting pleasure overshadow their greater purpose. The moment you stop chasing women is the moment they start chasing you. A man who can walk away, say no, and prioritize his mission over impulsive desires, that is the man women will always crave, unconditionally. Attraction isn't about tricks or deception. It's about profound psychological understanding and complete self-mastery. Women are drawn to men who exude inner strength, clear purpose, and unshakable self-respect. If you cultivate these qualities, emotional certainty, the ability to create mystery, a powerful presence, self-respect in the face of rejection, a clear life purpose, and self-control, women won't just want you, they will crave and need you in their lives. If you found value in these insights, hit subscribe to the Stoic Arena for more deep knowledge on mastering life and ultimate attraction. Until next time, always be strong, always be steadfast, and never chase